SpeakerBox.
Welcome to the SpeakerBox show. You know it's Kenny Tiller. I got a special guest with me today. Got the boy Ease. How you doing today, man?
What's up with it, man? Sleazy motherfucking Ease in the cut.
Yeah. The first question I gotta ask: how does it feel to be one of the best rappers out of Dallas-Fort Worth right now?
Shit. I appreciate that. I appreciate that compliment,
yeah.
bro. I really don't feel like I'm the best, but shit, that shit feel good, bro.
Yeah. So Ease, who is Ease?
Shit. Damn, Ease is it's a little bit of Ease in everybody. I feel like we all are a little bit Ease, bro. Like I'm still figuring out what exactly that is, but
Yeah.
I don't know. That's like I still feel like everybody got a little bit of ease in them. Cause like when I be looking at the people that listen to my shit,
Yeah.
I be feeling like, damn, like what the fuck, what in common could we possibly have? And then it be just like everybody like. So I don't know, music, I don't know, bro. Just music make everything come together. So
Yeah, it does. So how did you first get into hip hop?
It's weird because I didn't even really listen to hip hop till I was probably like 12. Like it wasn't in the household. Like my grandparents raised me, so I really grew up on like 98.7, like oldies and shit.
Yeah.
So like I'm really like, I feel like if I had grew up on hip hop, I'd probably be a better rapper. I'd probably like be a way better rapper. But like when I first started rapping, it was like I was like 12. Me and my friends would be playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And then we'd just put on YouTube beats and start freestyling and shit.
Yeah.
And I just like, I don't know, one day I was like at the crib just writing raps and rhymes and shit. And I was 13, and then when I turned 14, I was like, I don't know, I really didn't think about that shit. And then I guess after I recorded my first song, I kind of fell in love with the whole process of doing that and then being able to listen to yourself.
Yeah.
I liked hearing myself, but I didn't like I didn't like my voice, but I liked hearing myself. So I just eventually just like kept doing this shit and like made friends doing it. And I guess the friends I made making music is really what made me want to keep making music, because it was like they made that shit fun. When music ain't fun, you don't want to do that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I feel bad for anybody that's making music because they have to, not because they want to.
Yeah. So where you originally from?
I'm from Duncanville.
Duncanville. Shout out Duncanville.
Cedar Hill,
Yeah.
all that, DeSoto, Lancaster, all that. I'm all over there.
Yeah. So what was your upbringing like?
Shit, I grew up in a regular ass house, bro. Like my well, like I guess not regular as far as who raised me, but as far as like money and shit, I wasn't really never just struggling till like probably 5th grade whenever my grandfather passed away. And
Yeah.
it was just me, my sister, and my grandma. But I guess my grandparents raised me, so that's the only thing I feel like that makes me a lot different from everybody else, because I see things from like a 70-year-old white woman and a white man's eyes, but at the same time I have my own ideas of how shit is, and I feel like that perspective and all these other perspectives, like you know what I mean, like it's just that shit really fucked my head up, because my grandma didn't want me to be a rapper, bro. Like
Yeah.
she, you know what I'm saying, my grandfather died when I was in like 4th grade, 5th grade.
Yeah.
So like I guess that's, if my grandfather hadn't died, I feel like I probably wouldn't have been a rapper.
Yeah.
And like, so I guess that shit really fucked my head up. And then after that, I just looked for something to create, bro. Like I really wasn't even really just cool in school until like I didn't have friends at all. Like nobody really fucked with me until like I guess like 9th grade, bro. Like I was lame as fucking middle school too, cause I really wasn't even lame. It really was just my grandma didn't have money to buy me the clothes I wanted.
Yeah.
So I was getting my school clothes from Walmart, and them hoes would always shrink after the first week of school.
Damn.
So I'd be in school flooding all year with Walmart shoes on and shit. And
Yeah.
everybody just picking on me every day. Like I didn't know how to defend myself. I didn't know how to be cool. And the people that did fuck with me would be people that were like lame. So shit, I thought I was lame. And then I guess freshman year, I was like, fuck that. I'm finna change this shit. I had got me some, I don't know how I did it, but I finessed some Converse. I went to Aeropostale, got some Aeropostale skinnies. I was trying to change my life on some shit. And like, I guess 9th grade year, I made my first song. And really, was it 9th grade? It was ninth. Was it ninth grade? Nah, it might have been 10th grade when I made my first song.
Yeah.
But ninth grade was when I was like, I wanted to do that shit. Cause I remember I had went to the summit for a calculated threat. Like,
Damn.
my whole school went to code blue, and everybody had to go into the classrooms, lock the doors, turn the lights off and shit.
Yeah.
And they blamed that shit on me, bro, because they said it like in my math class that I had put on a calculator that I was gonna blow the whole school up and shoot everybody and kill everybody.
Damn.
And they believed that shit because at the time, bro, looking at who I was then, it was pretty believable, bro. Like a white kid in a class full of like nothing but black kids and Mexicans. I'm the only white kid in there. I look lame. It looked like some shit like a white kid would do, bro. So, I mean, shit, it was just fucked up because I really didn't do that shit. And, like, nobody believed me. Like, nobody believed me. To this day, my friends still joke about that shit. Like, I really did that shit or something, but I really did not do that shit. And I remember Miss Judd put me in the summit. I was in the summit for the rest of my freshman year. But, like, I had lost my virginity and shit. And me going to the summit and being around like the bad kids, quote unquote, it kind of gave me perspective. Like, y'all not really that bad. And this shit really not that tough. Like, and nobody here really on no like hard shit like I thought it was gonna be. Like, really, I had thought everything was like, I really didn't have no, you know how you, I guess I didn't know what it was gonna be like. So my imagination made me feel like it was gonna be way worse type shit. But I don't know, I'm all the way off topic and shit, but.
No, you good. So, you say you got into rap at maybe about 12?
Yeah, like I started listening to like my homeboy Gary. He was like my best friend since 4th grade, and like he listened to rap and shit, but you know what I'm saying? I didn't like go home and try to download the shit like I would hear when I was with him. But I would hear all the hit songs on the radio and shit when I was with him and shit. Like, this is like 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. But I didn't really just start wanting to like make music until I was probably like 14, and like I was like writing actual rhymes and shit. Like 15 when I was in the summit, I was writing. I remember being in the summit writing songs and shit, and I ain't never recorded nothing. I think it was like sophomore year that I had that confidence to actually do it. And then I remember when I recorded my first song, everybody at school made fun of it. Like, not everybody, like a lot of people would be in my face like nah, bro, it's a good song, bro, keep doing that shit. But it really was a terrible song, and like people were afraid to tell me. But the people that weren't afraid to tell me were like talking shit about it and like talking about it on Twitter, and like literally like I remember I had said some head ass. I remember the bar said, I said, I'm from Duncanville and I'm fucking Trill. That's some head ass shit. And it was the way I said it on the song that made it extra corny. And like somebody had like tweeted that shit making fun of it. Like, I don't know, like I'll never forget any of that shit. Like that shit really fucked my head up. Like, I don't know, like that first criticism, like, cause that shit, I don't know, bro, like I knew that shit sucked, I guess. I don't know, bro. It was cause motherfuckers was telling me that it didn't suck. So like don't tell your friends their music don't suck. Tell them that it sucks so they can get better, bro.
Yeah, that should have pushed you.
Yeah, cause really I got better from people telling me I sucked. Like, that I really needed that shit. Like,
so who was some of your earliest influences when you started really getting into rap?
Like, I feel like the person who made me really feel like I could actually do it was I remember I would play video games a lot, and I remember I sold my PS4 to get a microphone. Not my PS4, my PS3. I ain't never even had a PS4. I'm trying to get one now, but I sold my PS3 to get a microphone. And back then, all I used to listen to while I was playing my PS3 was like Mac Miller and Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
That's all I listened to, bro. And like, I remember Mac Miller made me feel like I could do this shit, cause I don't know, like, he was white, he was so fucking cool, and that's all I really wanted to be, was cool back then, cause then nobody fuck with me. I wanted friends and shit. I really just wanted friends, bro. I guess like when I started making music, I was cool, so people started fucking with me, even when the shit sucked. And then like, I guess kind of after a while, we built High Life. Like, me and all the people I was rapping with, we built High Life, and we caught everybody's attention. Like I really was like the shittiest artist in the group at first. But like, I was the reason why we stood out so much, because I was like the only white kid, and then like everybody in the group kind of has style, so we really look clean as fuck. But what was the question, bro?
Oh, you good. I got another question for you. You know, being a white artist in a predominantly black genre, do you think that actually helps you out? in a sense?
Not really, because the people I want to listen to my music aren't white. I don't want white people listening to my music, bro. I don't have any white friends. Like, the white friends I do have, like, I don't hang out with them every day. Like, they're not even, if they're white, they're probably not like the atypical white person that grows up in a white community, like Plano or some shit like that. Like, I don't know, like, my first, like, time I actually, like, getting to know what white people are like is when I started going to Plano and seeing, like, and white people are cool, bro, but I don't know, like, it's just I be feeling different than a hoe, and I don't know, I talk weird as fuck compared to them.
Yeah.
So I really wish I didn't talk like this, but I can't stop talking like this now. Like I tried to stop talking like this, but I don't think about it, so
yeah,
it's hard. But I don't know, bro. It's not like I'm intentionally like making my music for white people to listen to. So I don't feel like it's a benefactor, but it is though. It really is though. It has to be, because I got so many white fans.
Yeah.
Like, that's like, I really, like, that's some weird ass shit. Not really knowing what like when someone asks me what is white culture, like, do we not have culture then? Because I don't know what our culture is, bro. Like, I don't know.
I really don't know. I really don't know myself. Like, only because I haven't been around it, so I wouldn't know what white culture would be like. I really wouldn't be able to tell
That's
you.
what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know either, bro. And shit, like, I don't know, like, all this shit on Twitter. Like, all you see on Twitter is all this, like, racist shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, I just wish people would see it, like, as soul. We are soul. Like, yeah, we different skin colors, but at the end of the day, we are soul. That's what brings all this shit together, is soul. Like,
Yeah.
like, if people would stop looking at shit like, oh, this person act this way or that way because they're black, or they act this way or that way because they're white. No, they act that way because that's where they from. Like, that's what they saw. That's what they've been through. If you meet somebody who grew up in Plano and they're black, they're not gonna act like a black person from fucking Dallas, bro. They just not. They grew up around a bunch of white people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you meet me, and I'm not gonna be like every white person in Plano. I'm nothing like any of them, bro. Like, but I feel like I'm more on some redneck shit. I don't feel like I'm just on some I don't feel like I'm on no, like, trying to be black shit, because
Yeah.
I don't know. I never really looked at it like that, but a lot of people do, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm on some redneck shit, if anything. Like, I don't know. But then again, no rednecks raised me. My grandmother from Chicago, like, they...
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know, bro. I guess I'm just fucking stuck in the middle on some shit, like...
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, on the music side, you have a high work rate as far as making music. I was talking to Pat Run, and he said you always got music just ready. What is the creative process when it comes to your music to be able to push out so much music?
I feel like I just be listening to beats all day, every day. Like, I don't really listen to a lot of new artists like I should be. That's really what I've been thinking about lately is, damn, I don't listen to music enough. I just listen to beats and sounds all the fucking time. I need to be listening to music again so I can get an idea of what the fuck people are listening to. Because I don't be listening to shit. Like, I just listen to, like, beats all the time. So I feel like by doing that, I always got something ready. Like, if I were to go with Perron right now, I'd have, like, 3 beats for him to, like, listen to and vibe with, get on type shit.
Yeah.
But everybody just got their own style. Like, I feel like if I'm finna make a song with Pat, I gotta have 808s. I gotta have hard-ass 808s.
Yeah.
Or shit, like a certain type of tempo, like. But I'm always listening to music, so I feel like that's why I always got something ready. Like, I guess, like, I don't know, like, shit. I don't know.
Yeah. So, like I say, you got that high work rate. You work almost in a sense like you got something to prove. Is that sort of the case? Like, you drop music so much you just trying to show people that you that guy?
Not really. I don't know. I feel like I just like doing this shit. Like, I'm trying to go harder. I really feel like I suck. Like, that's why I've been trying to make so much music, cause I don't really feel like I go hard. Like some songs, like, yeah, I can see why people like it, but I don't be liking my voice. It be certain octaves I wish I could hit. Like, I don't
but that's what make you. When I first heard you, that's one of the first things I literally fell in love with. I was like, his fucking sound. Like, his sound is damn near like an instrument within itself. Like, that was one of the first things I can really say I gravitated towards when I heard your music, the voice.
Damn, I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, like, that's what's gonna make you stand out more than anything is your voice. Like, it was a track I was listening to, it was called Come Through.
Yeah.
And you had the second verse, and when you came in, like, your voice commanded the track, and you just rolled it out, and I was like, this shit is fucking nice.
Hey, appreciate
Like,
that, bro.
so, like, trust me, your voice is fucking lit, like, for real, for real. You got a lot of music out. What is your favorite track right now?
Come Through.
Come Through your favorite track?
Yeah, but really we made that song like a year and a half
For
ago.
real?
That song really old, bro. A lot of them songs on that tape were like made like a year ago.
Yeah.
I be holding on to shit for a long ass time because I be feeling like it sucked. Like in my head, I guess I'm too like
Hard on yourself?
yeah, like I really don't like that verse on Come Through, to be honest with you. Like I was supposed to redo that hoe before we dropped it, but I never did. Like
Yeah.
and so like after like a year not redoing it, we just dropped it. That's really heavy song though. Like heavy on that chorus. A lot of people thought that was a sample, but that's really heavy voice. It just kind of sound fucked off because we recorded it at he recorded that verse, put it on there, and then we recorded it. It's like basically an MP3 on top of an MP3 instead of like a WAV file.
Yeah.
So that's why it sound like that. But I feel I fuck with that hoe because it got like a real strong ass vibe to it. Like,
Yeah, the vibe on it is fucking amazing. It's a couple tracks that I heard, and I want to get your thought process on them. The track "Saddest Day of My Life." What was the thought process behind that?
damn, it's crazy because I wrote that song when I was in high school. I wrote that song probably like senior year. I remember where I was. I remember where I was at when I wrote that song, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I was at my grandma's house in my in the game room on my computer when I used to write on my PC, and I guess, shit, like saddest day of my life, like the chorus. There was a song. I've been looking for this song forever. If anybody out there know this song, basically that chorus. It was this. It was like an old 40s or 50s song. And like this, it was like a black woman, and she was singing "Saddest Day of My Life."
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, like I felt it hard. I was like, damn, like I would so use that as a chorus on a song, bro. Like saddest day of your life, like. And so like I just like I had hit up Raimi. I was like, Raimi, like you can sing this chorus for me. And she was like, yeah. And then Beezy wanted to do it too. So I was like, fuck it, y'all can sing it together. Really, just bring that shit together. And I guess like. What really made me write that hoe is just like my situation at the crib, probably like saddest day of my life, the day that I was born, or maybe that was my pops had no condom wrapped up on it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I really felt like a mistake at the time. Like I wasn't supposed to be here, but you know, like I feel like nobody should feel that way, bro. Like shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't making that song so people wouldn't feel like that, but that's how I felt, so I made the song. If that makes sense, like.
Yeah.
I'm not telling motherfuckers not to feel like sad and shit, but I was feeling sad, I guess. Cause you know how some people be like, some artists be like, yeah, I made this song so it'll uplift motherfuckers tonight. But nah, I'm not even on that, bro. Like I really just be putting my life into this shit, and I be regretting it afterwards, bro. Cause like then, like when my dad heard that song, like I'm pretty sure he heard that hoe. Like he heard that this Problem song we had made, and I had said some shit about him on that. I kind of felt bad, like I don't know, like. I really was like 18 when I said that shit. So like now I'm like 21, so I'm thinking like, damn. But it's music, bro. I gotta put my life in this shit. I got to do that shit. But it's like I be regretting that shit sometimes. Like I don't really want everybody in my business like that. But I mean, shit. Yeah. I feel like there is a little bit of me in everybody. So I feel like there's a little bit of everybody in everybody. We sold, like, if that make any sense, because that sounded crazy. But
I know exactly what you mean. So the track, It's All a Dream. What was your thought process on that one?
That was a recent one, shit. I don't know, like, just with everything that's happening right now, like, that was on some reflection on my past too, though. But as far as like the title of that song and that beat and just how that hoe made me feel when I was rapping it, like the end of that song, $5 you regular, you a basic. $500 or so, what you made a paycheck. $5,000, okay, what they gonna say next? $5 million, okay, now we fucking famous. Cause that's what's finna fucking happen, bro. We on, like, I'm not bullshitting, bro. Like when I put that shit in the music, bro, that's I'm like, that be my life, bro. Like, I really feel like that's what's next. I don't have fucking $500 on me right now, like, unless I'm at work, you know. But when I make that $5,000 check off that YouTube or that SoundCloud or that Spotify or that iTunes, because that's where the money at, bro. Like, fuck a label. Make $1 million off of a fucking app, fuck around one day. Like, I just feel like it's gonna happen, bro. Like, Tay finna be a millionaire, so who's to say, like, you know, like, it's finna happen, bro. Like, that's why, I don't know, that song, I feel like the song slept on, but only because of how shitty it was recorded. Like, that song wasn't recorded in no studio, I don't think. Like, I don't think I recorded that verse in the studio. I know I mixed and mastered it myself, like, so I know that song not, like a lot of the recent shit I've been dropping, it ain't really been quality, like, well, Human Music was quality as far as, like, the 3 songs in the middle, but the first and last song, like, I mixed it and mastered them myself, so I know, like, they could be better.
Yeah. So you dropped a lot of great collaboration songs. Which is your favorite collaboration? Who is your favorite person you collab with?
Right now,
Yeah.
like, right now, it'd probably be the song I just made with Waste. That hoe's stupid. It's on a Big Los beat. Big Los, like a big time producer. He made some. To me personally, he a big time producer. And he got clout too. So shit. But yeah, I'd say Waste right now. But as far as, like, cause me and Pat, we got some songs we working on right now, but we haven't recorded them yet. So
yeah.
But shit, as far as, like, me and Pat Ron go, cause me and Pat got the most songs out of anybody.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think, like, my favorite song with Pat Ron would be 95.
Yeah, 95 a classic.
Like, yeah, Pat, bro, like, originally I had found that beat, and I was like, that was a Lone Wolf beat. Pat know, like, me and, like, I be on Lone Wolf beats all the time. Like, that's my shit. But, like, when he put that chorus on there, like, that shit really fucked my head up, bro. Like, that chorus, like, that whole hit home. Like, I remember writing to that song, like, it was just a chorus on there, cause we had originally tried to record it, but I think he was on acid or some shit. I think Pat Ron was on acid. He couldn't, like, he didn't like how it was sounding, but I loved the way it sounded when he recorded it on acid, and then we ended up re-recording it in New York. Some crazy ass shit.
Yeah, that track a classic. I went to your Instagram one time and I saw that you and the rapper Tay-K, y'all real close. Could you explain y'all relationship?
Shit, Tay met me through Instagram. Shit, how the fuck? I think, like, before Tay even had no songs out, he had this song with Daytona Boys. And I can show you that song. Like, nobody really know about that shit except for, like, the people that been in Dallas and Arlington before the Tay shit blew up. People that knew Tay before he blew up and shit. And he was with Daytona Boys, and I heard it, and he was like, him and Pimpies were on the song, but they were, like, the only 2 people on the song that I really was just fucking with. And I had linked up with Tay to smoke with Khalil, like, twice. And then I had, like, one day, Tay had hit me up. He was trying to, like, buy 2 grams. I was selling weed at the time. He was trying to, like, pawn some games he had stole from somebody or some shit. He had, like, we went to GameStop. He, like, pawned some games and bought some weed. And then after that, we had got real close because he got kicked out of his crib. He started living with Blue. All that shit happened. I think it was, like, a year after that. A year after living with Blue, he had, like, him and Blue kind of fell off. So he was trying to get the fuck out of Blue crib. And he wasn't going to school, none of that. 14 years old, not going to school. Like, yeah. I remember Blue was trying to get him to go to school and shit. He didn't want to go. He was like, fuck that shit. And then we started pushing his music, bro. Like, I remember, like, he had a song called Sly Cooper. That was his first song, I think. Or was Sly Cooper his first song? It was like first or second song. And I can't remember if he recorded that on BP studio equipment or, like, we went to the studio to record that shit. But I remember, like, the first time we ever went to the studio together, that shit was just, like, I don't know, bro. It was, like, I never expected, like, everything that happened to happen. Like, honestly, whenever Tay was first recording his first songs, like, I don't know, like, I never expected them hoes to, like, I didn't expect none of this shit. Like, I don't know. Like, it was just, I saw it in him from the jump. I feel like everybody saw that shit in Tay when they first met him, but
yeah,
no one like, I didn't see none of this like, when I first met Tay, he was way more innocent than he is now. Like, I was with Tay when he lost his virginity type shit.
yeah.
Like, I knew Tay when he was lying about his virginity type shit. Like, so I guess like after that year, like whenever he moved out of blue shit, that's when he started fucking with all the wrong people. He was like fucking 15, finna be 16. So I guess like, I remember his 16th birthday, like that hoe was lit. Like, he had the whole Dallas scene, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he really been lit before all this race shit. Like, had the whole Dallas scene at that hoe. That's why you see all them pictures with bitches kissing on him and shit.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been able to do that, like, if he was some regular, like, kid, bro.
Yeah.
He was 14 living like he was, like, 22 or some shit. Like, Tay was just lit, bro. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, when was last time you spoke with him?
Shit, last time I spoke to him was on the phone, probably, like, 2 weeks ago.
And how he doing right now?
Shit, Tay just... I got, like, a strong faith they gonna get out soon. Tay and Pimpies. But,
yeah.
you know how that shit is, bro. It's jail, bro. That shit not fun.
Yeah. So your plans for 2018, how do you plan on attacking 2018 musically?
I plan on making songs with Heavy Benz, Pat Ron, and Waste. But mostly, I got a whole tape ready right now called We Are Soul. It's nothing but like jazzy, soulful ass music. And I'm really just finna be working with those 3 artists throughout the year. And Brandon Paul too, my bad for leaving out Brandon Paul. Those 4 artists throughout the year. Cause Heavy really, bro, the people I just named, I feel like are the most talented artists in Dallas. Like, to me personally. Like, I can listen to their shit like it's a radio hit. Like, Heavy just need more music out, I feel like, and Waze just need more music out too. Brandon just need more visuals. That's where Brandon lack. Like, Brandon just don't see it yet. I feel like he gotta believe in himself. Like people really fuck with you, bro. Like, that's all it is, bro. We gonna get all that shit. All this shit gonna come, bro. Like, 2018 is the year it happens, bro. Cause like I said earlier, like Brandon finna make a check off engineering all them Tay songs from back in the Gap. Like, so with all that money, we gonna try to invest in something that's gonna make us more money, like an in-house studio. We gonna try to get like locals. If locals need hours, we gonna try to, like, you know, really capitalize off of all this shit, like, as much as possible, like, so everybody eating.
Yeah, exactly. So overall, 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Mansion with like 2 dogs and a cat and shit, like probably taking multiple. I'm trying to get like a little condo in Florida, you know what I'm saying? A little condo in Cali, little condo in New York. Be back and forth from all 3 places at all times. I really want to. I'm really talking out of my ass right now, but you know what I'm saying? That's how you manifest shit. Trying to be in a mansion, something like that. 5 years. I feel like it's gonna happen. I really do. Like, I really feel like it's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna be my mansion, but I'm trying to be in a mansion.
Yeah. So what would you like to tell your fans before you leave?
I say thank you, shit. Thank you for fucking with me, shit. I really don't have nothing to tell them, but shit, thank you for fucking with me. New music on the way. Always gonna be new music on the way.
Yeah. So I always like to leave people with a track. If you had to leave me with a track, what would it be?
Positivity, I think I found the remedy. Drop the negativity for better energy and never envy me. I can never be the man you are or the nigga you pretend to be. Losing track of who I'm finna be. Losing track of niggas losing their identity. Niggas like remember me. I was like nope. What the fuck you on, dog? I was like dope. I would not choke, even with that rope on my throat. Smoke on these stars, you would hope to provoke. Young fisherman, we ain't in the same boat. Bet you I can fix it even if it ain't broke. If you ain't know, pain really ain't hope. Laying in the sun with a fucking raincoat. Waiting on the storm for the fucking rainbow. Don't complain, you don't change, shit might stay the same, no. Maintain lanes when a nigga change flows. Gotta know everything when I can't know. Entertain shit till I'm in the rain. Range Rover, 10 heaven sent where my window pane go. Niggas never feel it, but I'm feeling that though. Then the bread hot, but I'm in the bed cold. Niggas got drive, but I'm really that road. Niggas got vibes, but I'm really that soul. Grown man, mine ain't really that old. I can't freestyle, but I'm really that cold. I won't rewind, cause I'm still in my mode. Damn it, I feel like I've been here before. Do it for a thrill, I don't feel no more. I don't really feel nothing real no more. Forbidden fruit in the field I grow. No bananas where the pills at though.
Tiptoes to the top on the topic, and then I TikTok all them hours that I clockin'. Cause I'm Chris Bosh with the way I'm shot calling. Then I lip lock with a bitch Farrah Fawcett. No, I'm not a fan, Ice Cube blowing chronic. Gas so loud that I gotta zip lock it. I came kinda late, but for her that ain't a problem. Bitches used to curb me and now it's so appalling. Now it's so awesome and now I'm shot calling. Now I get the last laugh, no Bin Laden. My trigger's so happy, 4-wheel driving. No Zan popping, a couple songs dropping. Like to pay attention like a fucking fiber optic. Hate comes free, but the love ain't an option. Birds and the bees, they ain't mission and adoption. Climb to the top, no flipping, no flopping. Now we fucking loaded codeine in the Fanta. Trees wrapped up, no Santa. I ain't with the banter, fuck the Highlander. 5-figure discount and we did a Tampa. We don't fuck with neighbors, fuck a Mr. Flanders. I don't read the questions, I just give an answer. Hit my shorty line, I'm just hoping that she answer. Best of both worlds, no Hannah Montana. Damn sir, I heard you got your weed from New Hampshire. Damn sir, you should learn some motherfucking manners. Get up on my business, bitch, making business trips. Try to learn how to earn these riches quick. Shouldn't have to question what your intentions is.
SpeakerBox.